Greetings there, ladies and gentlemen, and I'd like to welcome you to Ironsword, Wizards and Warriors 2, a game made by Rare. And that is the same Rare that has made the famous games of Battletoads, Donkey Kong Country, and pretty much a lot of the actual gold that is on the N64. So, like Conker's Bad Fur Day, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. So, definitely some good stuff. So, this game is made out in 1988. It is one of the games I played in that summer that I was up in my parents' cottage playing this on a black and white TV along with Ghosts and Goblins. So, I had about a month and a half of this game plus Ghosts and Goblins, but I played this more because it was more fun. And I will explain the story as I get into it. So let us get into it. I just want to kind of let the story go so you can kind of see what it is. So let's get into it right now. This is another game I have played, but I've never beaten. And we have passwords, which it's standard. It's not too long, but it's good. So let's get into it. Bam! We got a map. Let's go. So, I do have to say that the first stage is a bit of a challenge. So if you die, don't feel bad, because it's extremely difficult, because you're kind of weak and you can get ambushed by birds that want to poop on you, so there's that. But we have shops, which you can kind of like do a little bit of with here, and punches, and shimmy. But let's go into the shops, where we can buy things, like keys, food, and spells. But on top of spells, we can also get equipment, and lives, and I think that's about it. But anyway, I'm not going to get anything right now, because I want to show off the chance game, because that was the other one. So we have a chance game. So this one here is you got 4 choices of cups, and you just choose it, and the skull goes randomly into a cup. If you choose right, you get money. If it doesn't, you waste money. Simple. So, just want to show off. I'm not actually going to do it because it is, unless I absolutely need money, I'm going to just avoid it. So, caves. Now, these little demon guys can absolutely massacre you, so watch out. But that is also the thing I want to talk about, is the mechanics in this game, where your little attack is really not that great. You can go like this, and I did kill the demon there, and I can also do it upwards. But it also has the mentality of ease, I guess, or at least the first 2, where you bump into enemies and you kill them. So I didn't know that back then. So I literally just jumped into enemies, kind of hoping that I would kill them. And either I killed them, or they killed me. So, there you go. And I found a sword, sweet. So I got a new sword. Look at this fancy new sword that I got. That's totally useless. So I don't want to go with this like I can try to kill this guy, but I did kill him. What do you know? Cool. Let's try not to get killed and get in here. Okay, cool. Let's go down here and go right onto that bird that just was there. And we got a familiar spell, which is literally that smiley face that surrounds you and turns enemies into coins. These coins, persistently, like. So they're not too good, but hey, what happens? We're gonna go over here and not get that golden egg because I am terrible. And hopefully I don't die. Man, I gotta get up there without... I want to get through the first stage without at least dying, so let's go over here, get this egg. You kind of have to have a running start to kind of get over there. And ouch. Okay, maybe the attack isn't that bad, but when you have birds dive bombing you, it's really difficult to just get some. Gotta get no. Nope. I'm gonna worry about that later. So let's go here. So in this game, there are animal kings that you run into on the first stage of each level, and they will request an item. So this is the Eagle King, and he requests the golden egg. That's why I got it. So I'm skipping over a lot of things, but I'm just going because I don't want to get annihilated, because there's times where I lost all my lives on that first stage, and I just want to get stuff and get it going. So yeah. So this game has tons of different things. Like, there are rooms in this game where you don't even know. It's like, how would you know there's a room there? Who knows? That guy just literally like balled over me. He's like, just get out of the way, dude, and just that's no fair. And I do have to say there's less birds in this sky stage. So we are against the wind elemental right now. Hence the bird and all the clouds and so forth. And I really... Okay, so these little bubbles are magic bubbles, and they will get your magic meter up. Wow, actually, I'm using more of my attacks in this one, and it actually is slightly working. Maybe your attack isn't useless after all. Also, it doesn't help that, you know, literally dive bombing my head into enemies. Doesn't help. Okay. We're gonna go up here and get ourselves a helmet. So this game is a little bit on the difficult side, at least for me. And there's one big thing about this, is that you only get 2 lives and 2 continues. Like, obviously you can find all sorts of different lives throughout the adventure, but you only have 2 continues. So if you game over, that is it. And look at that, it's just a random room in the middle of the sky. Like, how would you know that? I'm going to try to show off all the rooms that I know of, but are they all of them? I have no clue. Because the thing is that I've kind of looked into this game a little bit, and there's not a lot on it. There's like speedrunning techniques and exploits and all that, which I might get into a little bit, because I didn't know them when I was first doing this, because I've done this at least 5 times before, and it's kind of a cursed one. It just hasn't turned out. Anyway, I got the Windbane, which is the elemental spell that I need to destroy the wind elemental with, and it is kind of a like spread projectile shot. It will also kill mostly a lot of these things, except for, I think, the tornadoes. They are not affected by it. But the snowman, I call him snowman even though it's not a snowman, and the birds are also weak against it. Now, there is one exploit that is, well, kind of comes natural. I really hope I didn't want to do that, but anyway. And the thing is that you will have infinite magic once you kind of fill up your magic meter completely. So I have infinite, like, fire here. So there's that. It just comes with it. I don't know. It's programming that. So anyway. So in each of the stages, mostly the second stages, but sometimes the first one, you'll get these artifacts. I don't know. In this one, it's a book. And as far as I know, they just are for points. So they're not really for anything. But I do know where all of them are, so I will be getting all of them. And the thing is that with this game, I can literally get to the last boss, but I have not defeated the last boss. So that's why I said it's one of these games that I've played, but I have not beaten. Because I can get up right to the last boss. And then also in this game, there's a very unfair advantage where when you go into the fourth stage, the Earth Realm, your continues, even though if you have not used them, just kind of disappear. And that's unfair. Anyway, we got ourselves the Wind Elemental. And, well, I just kind of shoot him in the eyebrow. Gotta wait for him to kind of stop flashing before you can hit him again. And also hit him right above his head to kind of do it. And bingo, there you go. So, I don't think I mentioned that you're trying to assemble the legendary weapon Ironsword to defeat a wizard who is elemental. He's using all the elementals against you, so there's that. So here's this, the handle of the Ironsword, I guess. And that will bring us to the next stage, which is the water stage, where we get a lot of snakes. And, well, yeah, I didn't know that tree snakes actually shoot fire, blue fire. That's kind of creepy. And we got monkey heads, or at least I would call them monkey heads. They look like monkey heads to me. Got ourselves a key, got ourselves a free man. Excuse me. Okay, maybe the attack isn't that bad, but when you're jumping, you're definitely vulnerable a lot. Or maybe not, who knows? Like, that's the question for the ages. Like, are you vulnerable or are you not vulnerable? Who knows? I don't know. Let's go in here. We got a shop. We're gonna get ourselves a diamond sword, which is good, and 2 keys. Those 2 keys are not necessary, but I like getting extra keys just in case. Okay, so this diamond sword is huge, and possibly one of the best weapons in the game, because in this game, I'm getting shunted up by water spouts, is that there are helmets and shields in this game, and the best for both are diamond equipment, so I'm assuming that the diamond sword is the best kind of sword, or one of the best swords. Anyway, we've got these water spouts that, if anything, just are nuisances because they make you lose your footing, so you can't jump properly, and that's about it. The whole water motif, seeing that we're in the water stage. Alright. So, down in the ground and not the treetops, we got a place here where the Frog King is, and he requests a golden fly. Are you willing to gold your eye out for that golden fly? Yes, he is. Oh yes, there it is. I like how you can pause and see kind of what sprites move. Even the crown doesn't move, but yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go here, grab this, which is a shield. And again, I don't know if it's that these equipment do anything. It looks kind of cool, but I don't know if it actually adds defense or anything, because you don't upgrade your armor at all. Well, thank you, Frog. I was going to show that there was a hidden cave here, but you kind of just pushed me into it, so... Pushy frogs. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we got if you didn't want to buy keys, the keys are in here. So, all right. So we're gonna go back over to the left here, and we're gonna open this chest. And this is the water spout spell, which is kind of a tongue twister when you say it very fast. But the thing is that this here is a little different because this is still glowing. So why is that? So if we press select, we bring up our magic. So we got our familiar spell, which I already explained what it was. And then we have the water spout spell, which shoots you up, literally almost to the top of the screen. And we're going to need that for the golden fly. But the thing is that each stage, at least each stage of the first level, has a temporary spell. Well, except for the Earth Realm, but we'll get there when we get there. And the temporary spell, at least in the water stage, which is the water spout spell, is one-time use. And it's so one-time use is that if you go into a cave like that secret cave here, or the throne room, I guess, for the Frog King, that it disappears. So you got to go back and open up the chest, and then if you don't have keys, you got to go buy keys. If you don't have money, you got to go grind at these frogs for money, and so forth like that. So let us go to where we need the water spout spell. We usually go right here. We're going to use this, go up, and get ourselves a golden fly. Now there are different ways to get the golden fly, but this is the easiest method, and also the normal way to do it. There's other ways like speedrunning tactics and all that, but I'm not going to get into that too much. So I think I got everything, and we're going to go in here to get to the fly to the Frog King. I will grant thee passage to the lair of the water demon. Why, thank you, kind raccoon. I don't know why I call him raccoon. I've said that in every single thing that I've done. Got ourselves a man here. An extra life. Gotta watch out that we don't get hit by these monkey faces, which I just literally got nailed. Alright, so here we are in the lair of the water demon, or the water elemental. And there's going to be like chains of water magic bubbles around here, so it's a good place to fill up on your magic. These fish don't actually hurt you, but they will jaunt you to the side once in a while. So I'm going to the right now. And if we go to the right, you see like water in the lower right. That is the water demon, or the water elemental over there. So if we don't have the actual elemental spell to take care of them, those water and the things coming off, the white things, will literally make you fly over, literally across the room. So we can't go over there, but that's where our target is right now. I missed the bubble, no. Alright, let us go over here, get some barley, key, some jewels. Alright, so where we need to go is down there, but right now we're going to go over here to these really weird, funky, pink faces. Because they are very much like thwomps from the Mario. So, do watch out. But this brings us to the cross, which is another one of those artifacts, which I think are just for points. But do watch out for these guys, because they do have some punch to them if you do get caught by them. So, try not to do that, and I sometimes always get caught, but I do not get caught. Fantastic. And now we're going to go down. Down underwater, and I don't know where Kyros is getting all his air from, because, you know, he's not magical or anything. But he's underwater, who knows? Now, I've always wanted to say Kratos, but it's not Kratos, it's Kyros. So underwater, we deal with only a couple enemies. We deal with floating zombies, skeleton monkey faces, I guess, and then jellyfish. So there's that. There's also a little thing that I like to do where if you see his feet, he kind of like stays flat foot for a bit and then goes to his jump animation. So you can go like this, and I like kind of going like that, where you kind of go with this boingy action. Boingy! Little things amuse me, I like it. Anyway, let us go in here. We got ourselves a place where you get more magic bubbles. And like I mentioned, like once you fill up your magic meter, you have like infinite magic ability. And that doesn't mean you have infinite magic spells. It's when you get the elemental busting spell, you have infinite of that. And we got the Blight Water, so we can take care of the water elemental now. And this is actually one of my favorite ones, but it doesn't actually affect the skull monkey faces. I don't know if it even affects the jellyfishes, but who knows. But this one kind of like shoots. So yeah, there's that. And if you don't have a key for that chest, there's one there. But you probably should get at least one key before now. And you also have water physics, where you jump a little bit higher than normal. So there's that in this stage. Oh my goodness, yes. I have done this at least 5 times before. This is my 6th attempt. I'm trying to record this thing. I just want to do this as like one of these less to remember series where it's like, oh, I've played this game and I like playing it, but I've never beaten it before, and I like doing this, and it just didn't go right. And I'm really, really kind of sad about that. But look at this, we got a Silver Fleece spell, which makes us temporarily invincible, and we can use it up to 3 times. We're going to be saving that for later because, well, the next elemental is going to be quite easy to deal with. So we go up throughout the thing, and here we are, right in front of the elemental. So we can actually deal with his stuff. And the best way I've usually do it is just shoot him up and just shoot into his mouth. And look at this, I'm not even going to hit. And done. Finished. Get the Ironsword, and you're done. On to the next area. So, the fire area is next, but one thing that's really good is that we have to actually get out of the water area, which is pretty good. And I'm getting really hit by this little demon. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're going to get this key, but we're going to keep it. Because there is a chest outside, but I don't want to actually open it because it actually will give me a sword that might be not as good as the one I have now. No, I don't. Well, at least I killed the demon. Alright, let's go here and out here. Okay, so welcome to the fireplace. The fireplace. We're going to get 2 keys. I might get some food just to survive. And we're going to open this chest. We're going to get the Fleetfoot spell. And yeah, this here is... we're going to have to deal with magma. But ultimately, we have to get that crown over there. So we're going to get that, but in a moment, I'm going to just go into places just to avoid... oh my goodness. Of course, there is salamanders also that will just randomly appear. I'm just going to go in here to avoid getting hit by the splashing magma. This is also a good place if you want to use your silver fleece, you can. And I'm just going to die because I already got a life, so... And you're temporarily invincible while I'm going to get this key. And again, the Fleetfoot spell is the temporary spell of this stage, but it doesn't act like the water spout spell, is that you can go into places and it will actually not matter. Actually, I'm going to go in there for a minute. Alright, we're going to go in here, get ourselves some jewels, because I totally forgot about this. Alright. Let's try not to get massacred by fire. But I am anyway. Man, it is just not giving me any rest. Okay, so this is where we get the Fleetfoot spell. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but if you use it and then you kind of like hold A as you slide down, you kind of float over openings. But I'm going to use it anyway and try the jump down here and just completely miss it anyway to get the crown. I don't know how that works. It always kind of seems to work for me, and that's the way I do it. So that's the way I do it. And like hell, I am actually going to use a silver fleece because I do not want to get hit going back up to this place. Alright, so here's Mr. Dragon. What do you want, Mr. Dragon? You want your golden crown. Are you willing to lose your head over it? Absolutely. He is willing to lose his head over it. So, yes, we're going to travel to the summit where we can enter the fiery cavern. So, yes, don't lose your head. I told you not to lose your head. But anyway. So we got to go up to the summit and go down. And we get into the fiery cavern. There we got ourselves some treasure. And I have to say, this cavern introduce you to the most ridiculous looking enemy, which is these toothly demons. They're whatever they're called, I'm not too sure. But they look ridiculous. Always brings me a smile, though, to my face. Get a key. Hopefully, they're probably the worst enemy you're probably going to face in this. I'm losing lives like a madman. Alright, key, life. So we're going to need at least one of those keys for the fire spell in this. And we're going to go in here. Got a couple skulls, which we can't deal with right now, but just give it a moment. We got the fire smite. The fire smite. Kill these guys. There we are. So I don't really like the fire smite because it's kind of just like flops. You like shoot it and it goes down. It's good for the fire elemental that we're going to be going against because it's on the ground. Can you toothy bastard go away, please? Thank you. So these little fire things along the ground, they don't hurt you unless they become like supercharged. Also, this is like I think the only stage that I do not know where all the magic bubbles are. No. There we go. So this is an axe. It's debatable if it's better than the sword I have now, but I'm going to avoid it because I do like my sword. Oh man, I'm just gonna Man, I am just not doing good. I'm going over here too. Got our key. Going up, try not to get hit. I said try not to get hit. And we're going to get ourselves a gauntlet. Again, don't know if it actually does anything, but we're going to jump on this guy's head. Get a couple things, not die. And hopefully not die. Kind of want to go down. Alright, so here is the fire elemental. Most people go on the left and left ledge and just shoot it down into his mouth. That's the faster way, but this is the safer way, because if the fire actually hits your sword, it actually, well, defeats it. So I'm just going to do it this way. It is a little bit of a, well, luck-based type of thing, where you're like, okay, well, I'm going... Man, I am not doing well on trying to hit him. There we go. We gotta actually shoot it in his mouth. And again, but the thing is, I'm not getting hit, and that is the key thing that I want, is not to get hit. And I have enough magic to do this now. So if you run out of magic, you just go up and get some more magic, and come back down. Nope, do it again. There we are. And last one. Bingo. Yeah. Got another piece of the Ironsword, and we're gonna go into the Earth Realm. So, as of now, I have no continues. None. So if you're on your last life in the Fire Realm, I suggest just game overing and getting... I am going to die. Very, very, very... There's things that want to kill me. So many things that want to kill me in this. And just get a game over, and you'll start with 2 lives. And that's it. So for the longest time when I was younger, I could not get this. And for some reason, you got to go on this ledge and just stand there, and the tanker will just appear. And this jump is really, really difficult to make, as you can see. Oh my god, can you get in there, please? These ghosts also can murder you quite quickly, so... Okay, and that jump is also pretty hectic also. So I just kind of avoid and just move, just move, just move, just move. Oh, okay, breathing time. Oh, good lord. Okay. So we're gonna definitely get a life. And we're gonna get as much keys as we can. Not for this area, but for the next area, actually. We're not gonna open that chest because it is a sword that is probably just as big, but I like this one better, so I like this sword, so I'm gonna keep it. Another hidden area. Hopefully I'm not going to... I just really hope I just come out here without more hits. It doesn't help that I'm just getting massacred on my head. Well, we got the Dragon Tooth spell, which definitely comes in handy if there's a lot of enemies around, because it turns into food. I just don't like how things just turn into... just appear right in front of you, and seeing how you're not, like, expecting them. They hit you with your guard down, and they kill you. Oh my goodness, this is hectic right now, because I have no continues, and only have 2 lives. And I'm already down 1. Kind of like this purple, though. I like the shade of purple. Okay, there's life over here. We're going to go over here and hopefully not get hit by these guys, because they really do hurt, and I don't want to get killed right now. Got some more here, got some food, so I'm not going to get killed right away. We're going to let that guy go down one more time. Come on. There we are. And here, small jump. I said small jump. Small jump. Small jump. And you get yourself a ring, which is, I guess, the final one out of the 4 artifacts. I'm going to still call them artifacts, even though they're probably not artifacts. Alright. So most of them you'll find in the second stage of the level, but in this one you find it in the first, for some reason. Now after this, I literally just run, get that barley, sure. In you go. When you're in this room, it's a little bit more better breathing. Don't worry about the spider skulls, because they're harmless. So I came up to this guy. I didn't know where the tankard is, and that took me like forever to find out where it is, and then I finally found it. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So let's do it. Grant thee, brave warrior, to the pass to the lower pit. Why, thank you, Mr. Bear. Alright, so here... this is notorious for guys just like appearing right in front of you. So let us try to get as much stuff as we can. Because there's going to be a lot of treasure chests and no keys whatsoever. So we're going to have to buy a lot of keys. We're also going to buy a diamond helm. And we're just going to buy as many keys as we can. I need 7 keys, I think. So we're going to have to get 1 chest and then go back up and get 1 more key. Or, you know, something with gold in it. I'm gonna go up here. Get annihilated by stuff. Cool. The Earth Scorn, there's our Earth spell that we need to get rid of the Earth guy with. Let me get some coins. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need like 1 more key, at least. Just hopefully I don't run into any of those. I don't know what they're called. Like they're like earth magicians. Alright. I really think I just should get 1 more key, just in case. No. We're going to leave it. Alright, let's continue down. Hopefully not get hit. We're probably going to get hit. Got some treasure. So we're going to definitely have to get a lot of treasure. Because we're going to have to get up to at least, I think, 5,200 for the next place. And I really do not like getting in here. I don't know how I did not get hit by that guy. Wow. Okay. Some avoidance there. Of course, that magic just literally follows you around. Alright, let's go down here. Open this. Open this. Get some treasure. And then go down here. I'm going to get myself a shield, which is good. And we're going to go over here. This is definitely going to up our total. Yeah, we are good for money. Definitely good for money. The only thing is that, you know, are we good for life? Not really. Oh my goodness, I'm also not good for magic right now also. Yeah, magic is just not working in this one. Does the magic, like... Does the magic lead to oh, wait a minute. I guess it does. Go away. Didn't want to go in there yet. There we go, we got some treasure. Okay, so, through this, we got ourselves the Earth... I wouldn't call him Fiend, but the Earth Elemental. There's a little exploit, which I'm going to actually do because I do want to get hit by him. So you got to go up there, let him kind of hurt you. Stand about right here, and then you're able to hit them for some strange reason. And I don't think I'm actually going to... Oh. I have infinite magic now. Cool. And actually, I don't have... That was my last hit. Oh my god. I winged it. I winged it. Oh my goodness. We got the Ironsword finally. We have assembled it. And now we need to go to Ice Fire Mountain. So just like the water going into the fire, we need to get the hell out of here first. And I know there's a cavern around here somewhere. There's one. All we gotta do is just watch out for these rocks, and they're good. And it's only determined on if you actually stay on the thing, so if you're constantly moving, it should be good. And also, the thing is, I'm still getting hit by them. Don't know why. But anyway. Sure, we'll get the Asp Tongue spell, which will come in handy when we actually go into the next shop. I don't know where this hidden room is. But there is a hidden room in here, but I don't know where it is. Let's just look around here for a moment. This is where I'm... Oh, here it is. Okay. Because, mind you, this is where I pretty much... Like, I've not gone here in quite some time. Other than the other, like, 4 times that I've come. That I've played this. I've only gone to Ice Fire Mountain, like... the 3 times out of the 6 times that I've actually done this. So here we go, we got Ice Fire Mountain. And we're gonna hit over here first. And we got ourselves the shop. And we're gonna get our diamond shield, and we're just gonna get 2 keys. And I would do the food, but we're going to actually use the spell of the Asp Tongue. And the stoner is just going to throw food. So we're just going to gulp it up. Why does he do this? I have no idea. I guess he just got charmed by the snake. And he's like, hey, here, free food, why not? Go with it. Alright, cool. Then off we go. So we have a diamond shield, diamond hell, and the Ironsword. We gotta get that chest down below. And we will be able to continue. And hopefully I don't die. Because I'm actually in a good standing to possibly even beat this game, maybe. Maybe. Again, haven't beat this game legitly. Beat it through Game Genie, like with infinite lives and all that, but have not beat it legitly. Alright, so we got the 7 League Boots, which actually makes us run incredibly fast. Makes us jump a little bit higher also. There's a key. Not what I want to go. So, I have... Up here is where we will... Is it up here? I think it's up here. Yeah, up here. Is another place where we can get another key. So we do have keys, just in case we can't afford keys to buy keys. We have enough keys to get the 7 League Boots, which I think are mandatory to actually beat the game. Even though he runs a little... He's like running on ice. It's almost like ice physics a little bit. Don't like it, but it is needed for beating the game, so it's a necessary evil, I guess. Alright. One more cavern before going to the last boss. Or bosses. The boss is actually a rematch of all 4 elements at the same time. But they're a little different this time. They're just like floating heads that shoot stuff at you, so I don't know if that's really a accomplishment or not. And this is, I believe, the last chest of the game, and it is treasure. Don't know why you get treasure at the end of the game, but hey, because there's no Game Plus or anything, so this game came out way before Game Plus would ever occur. There's some magic, and our magic is the Ironsword itself. So we got like this spread shot going, and that's pretty much it. So let us go into the thing and not get hit. And out here. And I just missed a giant gem, but doesn't matter. So we got these snowmen guys, and I swear they're only here to basically get your magic up, because they barely hurt you. Oh, he did hurt me, okay. I'm going to try to get my magic up to full, because if I do that, I have infinite magic abilities. So I'm just going to play it safe here for a moment. Hopefully get just the, I believe the shots don't hurt you, but the snowmen do. So I'm going to get some more bubbles, magic bubbles, until I'm up full. So I might fast forward this a little bit. Actually, I think there's a spot over here for magic refilling. There it is. Let's go to full. Okay, we are full. So once we go to the middle, there's a couple of mountains. Oh man, I think this ice has ice physics, so we have double ice physics. Okay, can't go there, so let's go up here. There's some more bubbles just to make sure. I'm getting nailed, of course. Actually, give me 1 second here. How about if I do the dragon thing and I can get food. Food. There we go. So we got food. Why not? And I'm getting hit anyway, so alright, let's get... So if we go up, I got some fat food, which makes you stumble. And we're gonna go here. So as you can see, there's four of the elementals on the bottom of the screen, and their hit points just suddenly appeared. So we are going to use the Silver Fleece, go near the top. Not too much near the top, but the other fiends are near the top, so I'm going to try to just take them out, because the Earth Fiend right now is the one that's hitting me. And if they obviously hit you, my god, they really do a lot to you. Oh, I'm getting hit now because I don't have the fleece. So even with the fleece, they'll actually send you flying, so keep warned on that. So I have infinite magic ability right now, so I'm just going to spam the hell out of this. Okay, if I don't win this, like, I have never done this before, so this is like the first time I've done... I don't think I actually have any more fleece either. Do I have any more fleece? No. We'll do familiar just in case. Maybe I'll get some of that. Okay, so I think we killed one. Ooh, I'm getting really antsy because I have killed almost one of them. No! No! My god, so close. So bloody close. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I was just focused so much on just trying to, like, get the last one. But that's probably just as farthest I got of beating it legitly. And I can't believe it. I even made it that far, so wow. But yeah, that's Ironsword. Wizards and Warriors 2. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And so that's Wizards and Warriors 2, or Ironsword Wizards and Warriors 2, a game that I played on a black and white TV one summer in probably 1989 or 1990, one of the other ones. But it's a good game, and I have beaten it, but I have not beaten it legitly. So, and that was the closest I've ever gotten to beating it from beginning to end. And I am really proud of myself. So, I guess until next time, guys, I will see you in the next one. And we're just going to play the story on, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.